Hi, welcome to this presentation of Things I Wish I Knew as a First Year Student. Let's begin. Number 1. Your CWID and your NetID are your life on this campus. Make sure that you memorize them and try not to share them with anyone. Your syllabus. I personally like to wait until after the first day of class to buy my book. Just because the class has one doesn't mean that the professor will use it, and it saves you money in the long run because books are expensive. Know your campus. I can't explain enough how vital and important knowing your campus is. Whether it's knowing where your classes are or just generally exploring, have an idea of all that your campus has to offer. Know where the resources are, know where you could eat, know travel points on campus, know where events will be held in general. It's great to know where you go to school. Classes. Every major has a list of courses that you need to take in order to complete the major and to fulfill those requirements. I think it's very important that students have an idea of all the courses they have to take. That's key. You need to know what your requirements are. And remember that summer and winter classes are available. Rate My Professor is a resource to assist you in picking out what professors will be good for you. Now, one thing I would add about Rate My Professor is don't solely rely on what people review a professor as. Make your own assumptions when you actually take the course. Be social. Make friends with people in your major and classes. A suggestion, if you're a resident, meet people in other buildings. Meet people in your own building. If you're a commuter, attend various programs hosted by CARS or even programs in the residence halls and other spots around campus. If you're a resident, make friends with a commuter. If you're a commuter, make friends with a resident. It just provides you a better experience. Remember why you are here. You are here for school. The parties are not going anywhere. Get to know your professors. You may need a recommendation or some extra credit later on in the semester. And use professors as a resource for any questions you might have about the major or field of study that you want to make your career path lead to. When you're struggling academically, this campus has a lot to offer. Utilize the Center for Writing Excellence and the various tutoring centers on campus. When you're struggling emotionally, use the counseling and psychological services as a place to have someone hear your frustrations, a place to be heard, a place to vent. It's free counseling for all students, and that's not a bad thing. Get involved. Montclair State sends out in-the-loop emails that let you know what all orgs on campus are up to for that week. Check it out. You never know, you may even end up on TV. Slam RHA and Rec Board. Whenever you hear of any of these orgs having a big event or program, make sure you go. They have some of the best prizes, movie tickets, iPads, tablets, huge 42-inch TVs. And whenever you hear of a bingo event going on, make sure you're there. Be open to meeting new people. Don't miss out on meeting new people regardless if you think you have enough friends. Life is about networking, and the more people you know, the better off you are. Make sure that you are open to people with different diversities and ethnic groups and religions and just diversity in general. Make yourself open. It makes you a wholehearted person. Here's some apps that can make your life simpler. App number 1, Red Hawk Dollars. This app allows you to see how much money you have on your account. It allows you to track what you're spending and how much things cost. You could see your Red Hawk dollars, your flex, even how many swipes you have left. Very useful. And when you even lose your ID, there's a function on that app that allows you to deactivate your card so no one can burn your flex. This blue app over here is called Apps on Campus. And this app shows you all the eating venues and locations on campus, gives you the time that they're open per day, and gives you a menu. This app down here at the bottom is fairly new. It's called Tapingo. And what Tapingo allows you to do is order from various eating locations on campus, and they will have your food ready and give you a time that it will be ready, and you could come pick it up if you don't like waiting in lines. Now over here is the TV Guide app. The TV Guide app will show you what all the TV channels have on at that current time. So that way you don't have to sit there flipping through. You could skim the app and see if there's anything on. If there isn't, you move on to something else. This app over here is called iNextBus, and it was very useful when I lived on Clove or when I had to travel to campus from Lot 60. It lets you know what time and which shuttle type is coming to your current location. There are lots of food options on campus. Try everything. Don't limit yourself to one venue. Stay fit. The rec center is open all year round, including the summer. So make use of that. Why pay for a gym membership at home when you could just come use the rec center at school for free? A must-have. Warm winter coat. Montclair gets a lot of snow and the wind chill is unbearable, so make sure that you bundle up. Now the next piece of advice I'm going to talk about is something that to me is the most important thing. It is okay not to know what you're going to do for the rest of your life. It is okay not to know what you are going to do for the rest of your life. You're here in college to explore and to learn about yourself and what you want to do later on. And for some people, they know what they want to do right out of high school. For others, it takes them a little bit. It's okay to be undeclared. Get involved, make a friend with a professor, go to events, and it will help your overall experience as a student. This program is brought to you by the Center for Leadership Development and Campus Connections. Join us on our LDCC portal on HawkSync and follow us on our various social media. I'll give you a second to add them. Thank you for watching this presentation. Have a nice day.